I saw a video a long time ago about how a person's style says a lot about them. I figured I'd give my own interpretation on what my own style says about me, plus some of my personal drawing preferences. My art style tends to be on the simplistic and colorful side. I'm a simple gal with simple needs. Fairly low maintenance, I like to take it easy. Adding details isn't a bad thing. If anything, it adds to the aesthetic, as long as it's not super detail. Doing intricate detail is very stressful for me. Mad props to anyone that has the patience for intense detail. Whoo boy. As for the vibrant colors, maybe that's just the hippie in me. I'm drawn to colorful things. If you're familiar with my work, you'll notice I have a tendency to give my characters non-realistic hair, eye, and fur colors. I'm very inspired by anime, as well as cartoons I grew up on. I like playing around with different color combos and whatnot. I also have minimal concepts of color theory, so take from that what you will. I prefer drawing kimono mimi, which are basically humans with animal ears, and anther animals. I love designing characters with animal bits because I love the aesthetic. Plus, animals are awesome. I'm a big animal lover, can you tell? When it comes to kimono mimi, I only do one set of ears. Human ears and animal ears at the same time doesn't make a lot of sense. Which ears do they hear out of? So only animal ears for my kimono mimi, unless, of course, they're based off like a lizard or bird, then they can have the human-like ears. But otherwise, if they've got like fox ears or like cat ears, they're only getting those sets of ears. It's just weird to have 4 pairs of ears. It just makes it look weird. Tails are a must as well for me. I like the aesthetic of tails. Plus, tails are just fun to draw. My furries are bipedal and wear shoes because it's always been a pet peeve of mine when a show or movie that has anthros and they got their pants and shirts but no shoes. It just feels incomplete to me. Plus, I don't like feet all that much, to be honest. Plantigrade legs because they're easier to draw, you know, the more human-like legs instead of like digigrade legs where they look like they have a little heel rising up in the back. It's just more convenient to draw them like you would a normal person's legs. And because I tend to draw characters that have more, I don't know, human-like qualities, I guess. The animals also have tails again because tails are aesthetic. They have hands instead of paw pads because it's just easier. Nothing against people that do draw paw pads. I mean, I can understand the aesthetic, they think it's cute, and plus, you know, if you want to go more animalistic, more power to you. And if I must draw feet, they'll be animal-like, you know, paws, claws, etc., but they don't have paw pads because shoes for the win, socks and shoes. I'm personally not fond of the dots for eyes aesthetic, especially on characters that wear glasses. I've always found it jarring when a character's eyes look like dots when they take off their glasses, especially when the other characters have visible sclera. It's a big aesthetic no for me. Sclera supremacy, baby! Plus, I feel like having sclera adds to an expression. Same goes for having irises and pupils. Expressions are one of my absolute favorite things to draw, and having varied eye shapes and whatnot really brings out the expression. I've been told by many that my characters feel realistic or like real people. I'll take it, it means I'm doing something right. Perhaps I have decent intuition. It also goes to show that you can't judge a book by its cover. Underneath all the wacky colors, animal bits, and toony style, you'll find some really endearing characters. Nothing against people who don't have the same drawing preferences that I do. Taste is subjective after all. Draw what feels right to you. What do you think your own style says about you? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is my first speed paint. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.